Hey everyone, it's Lady Katina Tarot 333. I'm glad you could join me. I'm going to do a real quick read for you guys, but before that, we're going to do a quick prayer. So, return to sender any hexes, curses on her name. I'm burning frankincense because one of my guides, believe it or not, his name is Francis, and I think he's like a rabbi, maybe. I don't know. He likes frankincense. Somebody's name's Frank. Anyway, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, we ask that you come into our space. We ask that you, we call him Archangel Michael's sword of truth. We ask that you protect us on all four sides, protect our crown chakra as we read. We ask that you return to sender any hexes, curses on her name. Amen. Anyway, thank you for our gifts in this lifetime. So we'll just let that burn a little bit over there. Ooh, it's smoky. My name's Smokey. Smoking the Bandit. Well, who was that? Smoking the Bandit. Burt Reynolds. Somebody's name's Burt. Or Reynolds. So let's see what we got. I got all kinds of cards here, so we're going to do celebrities first because I really liked that the other day. We're going to do celebrities first just to see who comes out here and who this read might be for. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the camera off my face because I don't like how I look when I deal cards. There's this one reader, I love her to death, but when she looks her thumb like that, it just drives me crazy. But she's real smart and I like her. Uh-oh, who's this? James Corden. What was the scandal? The scandal was British comedian makes joke about sexual assault and rape. James Corden finds himself in hot water after delivering... Wait a minute. After delivering this joke at a charity gala shortly after the first Me Too accusations came out. The Jelly Belly Joker was quickly on the receiving end of some vicious tweets with actor and Me Too accuser Rose McGowan calling him a motherfucking piglet. Ooh. See, we all got... Our enemies got enemies. You best believe that. The enemies got enemies, whoever that's for. Alright, Bill Clinton. Nice name, Bill or Clint. The scandal, which we all know. What was that girl's name? The one that saved her dress with a sperm on it? Monica Lewinsky. Anyway, so Bill Clinton, January of 1998, something happened. Maybe that date's significant for you. Gotta let my yellow show right there. Anyway, the scandal was U.S. politician denies having an affair with White House intern. This was big in the 90s. Yes, it was. U.S. President at the time, Big Bill Clinton, abused his power and his poor intern dubbed that woman. I said, who was that girl? But that woman, Monica Lewinsky, in the Oral Office. I'm sorry, I got tickled. Sorry, the Oval Office. Oh, they made a joke there. But he later had to go back on this statement and admit the whole thing. So, yeah, somebody might be having to admit something. As I'm reading these, somebody could look like them. This scandal might sound similar to something that's going on current day. Just current day. It could be lookalikes. It could actually be the person. But let's see, Spirit. Show us another one. What's another car? Who we want to talk about now? Christian Bale. And it come out again the other day. I was reading this. It was 5:10 on the clock. My birthday might be April or May 10th. Okay. Christian Bale. February of 2009. The Scandal. Actor goes on angry rant on set of The Terminator. Okay. So you can't say The Terminator without giving Arnold Schwarzenegger a shout out. You know what I mean? I mean, he is, the man. But isn't he the governor of California still? Anyway, so yeah. Actor goes on angry rant on set of The Terminator. Anglo-American Christian Bale seemed to still be in character for American Psycho when he laid down an explicit ridden rant on the set of Terminator Salvation. Apparently, though the rant recipient was a habitual light tweaker, which makes it okay. Oh, he went on a rant on somebody who was a tweaker, but it was okay because he's a tweaker. See, I told y'all. If you use drugs in these streets, you're just making a target out of yourself. So don't use drugs. I mean, stick with your weed, if that's what your thing is, and use alcohol moderately. But to be honest with you, I don't want my kids using marijuana. But I'm glad they got vapes and stuff for people, Anyway, enough about that. James Corden come out again. I bet, god dang. And that is October 2017. So something's going on in Britain. Britain comedian makes joke about sexual assault and rape. We know that's not funny, James. Nothing funny about sexual assault. And Kesha. Okay, what's up? Let's look. Sepp Blatter. Who the hell is that? Wow. Maybe that's what everybody's saying. January of 2004. The Scandal. Senior figure in soccer makes ill-judged sexist suggestion again. Corrupt enthusiast and former FIFA president Sepp Blatter. Sounds like a medical condition. Offered his thoughts on what might increase the popularity of women's soccer back in 2004. Thankfully, the Swiss is no longer a prominent figure in the game, and women's soccer is more popular than ever, without the aid of tighter shorts. Okay, so that was January of 2004. Somebody's initials might be SB. So boring, somebody said. Somebody's boring. Uh-oh, we got two. We got Dr. Dre. Hey! The man, Doctor. Doctor. Give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. I'm sorry. That was my guide. I told you I have a DJ guide. He comes in there. Anyway, Dr. Dre, January 91. The Scandal. Iconic West Side rapper assaults female music journalist. Okay. Somebody done got knocked out. By 1991, NWA had parted ways with Ice Cube. There was animosity, and that was compounded with the Fox show Pump It Up. deliberately edited separate interviews with NWA and Cube to escapade, I guess, escapade the rivalry. Dre blamed host Dee Barnes and assaulted her, something he now regrets. Dre, I'm knock a bitch out. What's on the back here? A man who puts his hands on a female is a fucking idiot. This is his quote, Dr. Dre's. I didn't know they had quotes on the back. He's out of his effing mind. And I was out of my mind at the time. And I fucked up. And I paid for it. And I'm sorry for it. And I apologize for it. And I have this dark cloud that follows me. And it's going to be attached to me forever. That's something to think about. That's something to think about before you put your hands on innocent people or innocent women. And I'm innocent, you guys. These people fabricated all this. It's just bullshit. I ain't never assaulted anybody in my life. You know, I haven't touched anybody without consent. And like I said, it might be a little tacky. That's the truth. Scandal. Robin Thicke, March 2014. Scandal. Writers of the chart-topping rape song sued for plagiarism. Ooh, rape song. So somebody might be getting sued for a knockoff. Maybe Blowjob Betty. Too short. Would you let somebody use your phone to spell my name? I don't appreciate that. Not me being a good woman and all. I wonder what ever happened to Blowjob Betty. I mean, seriously, you know? Anyway. That's not me. That's my younger sister. Anyway, the scandal. Writers of the chart-topping rape song sue for plagiarism. In creating a hugely popular but controversial song, Thick, Pharrell and T.I. blurred the lines of what's acceptable. For many, certainly for those deemed the song rapey, but also for Marvin Gaye's estate, who successfully sued the artist for $7.3 million for plagiarism. Ouch! Woo! Somebody better not be plagiarizing nobody's work. Yeah, don't be doing that. And they've already done that to me. And I'm sitting here, if I had an attorney, I would make sure to have somebody held accountable for that. Because these are my downloads. These come from my guides. You know, you ain't got no right to take that. Just like these artists. You know, nobody's got any right to take anybody's, creative work. And that's sad. But yeah, 7.3 lawsuit for plagiarism. Big money. What's the back say? The quote. Pharrell and I were in the studio, and I told him that one of my favorite songs was Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up. Got to give it up. I was like, damn, we should make something like that. Something with that groove. So it was accidental. No. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure Marvin Gaye's people didn't appreciate that. But anyway. So these are fun. But yeah, our enemies got enemies. And if you think everybody likes you, you're probably wrong. Everybody's got enemies. Oh, O.J. Simpson. Hey. I love O.J. Simpson. Everybody else, man, I know what happened with his sister. Yada, yada, yada. or with his wife and all that. But I remember when OJ was like everywhere, and when I was younger, I had 5 brothers, so we all, everybody knew about OJ. Somebody's name is Simpson. Odd Jobs Simpson. So maybe there's a handyman. Anyway, October of 1995, scandal. Legendary sports star literally gets away with murder. I watched this whole trial. Me and my brother Tony Darty, R.I.P. 144 on the clock. We watched this whole trial. Never missed a day. And you would not believe when they found him not guilty. You will not believe the shock. The absolute shock when he was found not guilty. But neither here nor there. But let's see what this is. Most famous case in U.S. judicial history saw the NFL player turned actor stand trial for the murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. An estimated 100 million people tuned in to hear the not guilty verdict. It was a touchdown for the Juice and his lawyers. Isn't that cool? So there's going to be a trial. Well, there is one right now with P. Diddy, but a trial that's just going to be off the chain. And like somebody's going to get found not guilty. Maybe new evidence, maybe a new attorney. I don't know, but it's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. I'm curious why Diddy, obviously he had to be under the influence of some bad drugs, and I don't know that he's real sane anyway. I'm questioning it. And other people had to also, because, he is kind of out there. He was right there at the end. So I'm wondering, why haven't they, addressed any kind of mental issues he might have or something? It just seems like they're being real quiet about stuff. And I don't know. I know he's probably abusive and shit, but, man, I just remember all these people back in the day. Like, P. Diddy, coming up. O.J. Simpson. And then the quote was, absolutely, 100% not guilty. I remember that and how that made me feel whenever he got found not guilty. For real. Good people do bad stuff all the time. I'm not saying that was right what happened there, but he was found not guilty. So, but his career never recovered from that. And that's sad. But there is a dead woman and a dead brother and son. So, in situations like that, it's just nobody wins. Nobody wins in anything like that. Like, that's a no-winning situation. Paris Hilton, Russell Brand. Let's see what Paris has to say. Well, we going to talk about her. She's the socialite, the ongoing feud between herself and the new queen of reality TV, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton's assistants back in the mid-2000s. But they all ended no longer after Paris. But they all ended up no longer being friends, I guess, after Paris. On live TV. Then referenced Kim when she and Nicole Richie met a Korean girl by the name of Kim Ho. We know a Kim, and she's a hoe. Nasty business. So Kim is freaky out there somewhere. Or they said she was. Maybe Kim's changed a lot. What was it? November of 2010. See, my point is, we all got our enemies got enemies. Who else? And then we'll do a good read. Oh, that's had to come out. Look here. Kanye. Oh, yeah. April of 2018. Scandal. Unpopular rapper endorses unpopular U.S. president. Donald Trump was elected president of the United States with a merger 8% of African American vote. Wow, he only had 8% of the African American vote, and that was in 2018. So when Kanye seemed to endorse him in a tweet, it came as a shock. Wife Kim K quickly intervened to save Kimmy's public image. And Kanye tweeted that he liked Hillary just as much. Yeah, right. So somebody's trying to save face right now. It sounds like somebody's trying to help somebody save face. Like maybe a public relations person or something. There's Bill Clinton again. Somebody named Bill. Lehman Nelson. Let's see what Paris Hilton has to say on her quote. I'm moving around, traveling from country to country. I'm a famous person who can clearly be the target of terrorist attack. And this is something that's terrifying. I feel you, Paris. Everybody calling everybody else. I'm sitting here the victim, and everybody else is the perpetrator, and they're trying to say I'm the perpetrator and they're the victim. I've been in Target, been sitting here in Target for several years. Michael Jackson. We already know. I don't want to say anything bad about Michael Jackson. I'm a fan. I got caught up in the excitement of the moment. I would never intentionally endanger the lives of children. And I believe that. I think he was innocent the whole time. They tried to ruin his name. And what you're finding is this is overexposure. Just like Britney Spears. You know, Britney, she had a great career. Everything was cool. Everything was going good. She was larger than life. Then the next thing you know, she got too large. And they couldn't find anything else good to say about her. So they started saying bad things about her. And that's how it works. Yeah. And that's how they ruin careers. And that's what's happening to Justin Bieber right now. If he don't get out right now, they're going to start digging up dirty shit on him to ruin him. Because they ain't got nothing else to say about him. So they'll start bringing up bad shit about him. And it's bull. That's not cool. But that's the way the fucking media is. And if I was some of these young artists, I'd cut my losses and get out. I have about a 10-year career, and then I would get out of it because, just like I said, the overexposure, eventually it'll ruin you. And that's what happened to Michael Jackson. He was one of the greatest entertainers of all time. And they called him a pedophile, and that's what they do. There is nothing worse you could say about somebody than say that. And that's their go-to. Even if you're an innocent person, they'll throw that in there just for shits and giggles. I mean, I'm an innocent person sitting here right now being accused of that. Yeah, you know what? You can't believe nothing you see in today. They can make a whole image come to life. These deep fakes, the president's wife was talking about. Yeah, that's ruining people's careers, their lives. So I get why she stepped in on that. Mel B. Let's see what Mel B did. Scandal. Spicy marriage breakdown amid domestic abuse. Always unlucky in love, Mel B reveals the details of her abusive marriage to TV producer Steve Belafonte. The singer claims that during the darkest periods of their relationship, she was taking cocaine for breakfast just to get through the day. It sounds like Belafonte was the real scary spice. The singer claims that during the darkest periods of their relationship, Mel B, I don't think so. Let me read it again, because I want to clarify that. I think you're full of shit. All right. Mel B, always unlucky in love, Mel B reveals the details of her abusive marriage to TV producer Stephen Belafonte. The singer claims that during the darkest periods of their relationship, she was taking cocaine for breakfast just to get through the day. It sounds like Belafonte was the real scary spice. I don't get their punchline, but I would have never thought that. But let's see what she says about it. There was a point when I was like, yeah, I am a really bad person. I'm ugly and I'm worth nothing. I am a has-been Spice Girl. All these negative things would be drilled into me on a daily basis by him. You start believing them, and yes, you do. So somebody's being abused. Don't believe what you know about you, and don't let nobody ever change that. Your opinion of yourself. I've been with some. I'm gonna tell you, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot with my baby daddy, and don't listen. It's what you put in is what you put out. If I come across something about myself or something, just write on back. If I'm doing this and I have a comment, come up, just write on back. Don't look at negative stuff. You won't be a negative person. Prince Andrew. The Scandal. November of 2019. The Scandal. Prince of Pizza claims to have never met his accuser in BBC interview. Okay, let me read that again. Prince of Pizza claims to have never met his accuser in BBC interview. Well, we got to read about this because that's confusing. Perspiration proof Prince Andrew had a difficult 2019. Allegations of sexual misconduct plagued the prince, prompting him to do a BBC interview that turned into a royal mess up. Will we ever know the truth? Will the victim, Virginia Roberts, ever get justice? The whole world is waiting. Somebody's name's Virginia. The false allegations. I don't know what that's like, man. And it just, I can think about how much money this man's had. It's money. People get accused of stuff they didn't do, like myself and this gentleman, because wealth. Because people know what we had before we do. And he says, going to Pizza Express is an unusual thing for me to do. So yeah, I mean, like, God, doesn't that sound miserable? Like, you can't even go eat pizza or nothing when you want. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I wish they hadn't put them together, because I think they're like probably two different beings. They probably didn't belong together in the first place. The Scandal. April of 2016. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. An A-list couple fails to report dogs to Australian customs. In 2015, Johnny and Heard almost winded up in jail down under for bringing their dogs into the country without the proper paperwork. By way of apology, they posted a video online, and watching that video is almost as excruciating as Johnny Depp's performance in The Tourist. Oh no, I can't say nothing bad about Johnny Depp. I ain't gotta entertain that. Let's see what was said about it. Declare everything when you enter Australia. So somebody's in Australia, down under. Down under. Somebody says they don't understand. Something about down under. There's Miss Kim Kardashian. I like her energy. I feel it. It's weird. Scandal. The reality stars admits drug use during two notable life moments. Kim Kardashian married producer Damian Thomas. List high as a kite in 2000. We've all been there, Kim. Don't worry about it. She then taped sex while tripping with her boyfriend, Ray J, in 2003. The two-time drug taker attributes some of her worst moments to ecstasy. Don't I know, Kim? Just imagine not knowing that somebody's put that in your food. Just imagine that. Imagine all of a sudden you're on ecstasy and you don't know it. Yeah? Did ecstasy once and I got married. I did it again and made a sex tape. Don't do ecstasy or LSD or any of that stuff. Just stay away from it. Anything gets you out of your mind like that, don't do it. Charlie Sheen. These are all people in recovery, except for Prince Andrew. Charlie Sheen. February of 2011. Maybe that date's significant for somebody. Somebody's name's Charlie. Good Time Charlie. I remember old Good Time Charlie. Scandal. The American actor goes on a roid rage rant mid-interview. In early 2011, Charlie Sheen went on a national TV to give one of the most bizarre interviews of all time. With tiger blood coursing through his veins, he told the audience he was living with goddesses and finally admitted to being on a drug called Charlie Sheen. Oh, Charlie Sheen was on Charlie Sheen's drug. Maybe he meant he's on his ego. Yeah, he's in his ego. I got tiger blood, man. My brain fires in a way that... Okay, wait a minute. I got tiger blood, man. My brain fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from a particular ancestral realm. So somebody's going through their journey. They're starting to go through their awakening. And there's Cardi B. What's up? Cardi B reveals rapper in bizarre New York Fashion Week altercation. We already seen that, but let's see what she has to say. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags. Fuck up the way I eat. You threaten other artists in the industry. Told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with me. Don't I know it, Cardi? Yeah. That's what they done. They isolated me like that. They told everybody, you fuck with Tina, you can't fuck with us. But you know what? That's just fine, because they lied on me. They lied on my name. They didn't want Tina, me, aka Lady Katina, to come in there and run the show. And that's exactly what I will be doing. So, move, bitch. Get out of the way. Hear me? Give me my stuff. I'm ready. Lance Armstrong. What did Lance do? Lance had a freaking scandal. January 2013. The scandal. World famous cyclist comes clean about being dirty. Cycling legend Lance Armstrong doped his way to 7 Tour de France titles in response to mounting pressures and a lifetime ban from the U.S. authorities. He finally came clean on Oprah. It's been great for cycling, with no further cases of doping recorded. A sigh. Okay. Yeah, somebody's initials are L.A. Last altercation. Last assignment. I got this little thing. I can't figure out how to use it. It's a microphone. So if y'all can't hear me, I got to figure that little dude out right there. Anyway, for those of you just joining me, I'm Lady Katina. I am a psychic, a psychic medium. I am a tiger. I don't know what that meant. I have the tiger heart. My name's Katie or Perry. These are cool little cards. They're past life oracle. This reading's not going to be for everyone, but you'll know if it's for you. So, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, I ask that you come into this reading. Give us the messages we need to know. Past, present, future. Come on. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, we ask you to give us clear and accurate messages. Amen. What we got? Uh-oh. Somebody was exposed in their last lifetime. So, last lifetime, maybe, I don't know, exposed would be like, let's say, exposed. An underground civilization or location. Something was exposed, like maybe someone was in a cult, like 60s era or something. And come up, star-crossed love. So in the past life, he's with a celebrity, maybe, or maybe you were exposed for being with someone of influence. No, doctor, lawyer, something like that. Somebody enabled you. You were an enabler, or you allowed it to happen. You kind of maybe was like, I got you back. Go see him. You feel me? Uh-oh. Mental illness and trauma. Yet, in your past life. From what? A city fire. See it? Yeah. This fire. What was this city fire? It says the High Middle Ages time frame. An academic. So you're a smart guy. An academic. Past life. in adulthood. So maybe you're a teacher in your adult life. A mystic. A leader. A boss. Crown Cola. I just heard. Oh, hit the ground. It's kind of like I always said, I used to cut hair for a living. And I always said when the comb hit the ground, I was going to have a good haircut. Everybody else probably said when the comb hit the ground, they was going to have a bad haircut. I always said it was a good one. But let's see. It says faith. So you had faith. So you're exposed for this star-crossed love. So somebody was famous, and then somebody was famous or well known, and somebody wasn't, and this exposed them. And I want y'all to know that things that happened 100 years ago, there's, like I explained, there's nothing new under the sun. Like, people have been cheating on their spouses and having babies and forever. I mean, it's like nothing new. Yeah. But anyway, the enabler. So somebody was like, yeah, hey, I'm your homie. I'll take you right over to him. Let's do it. And so they did. Well, fire. Some city fire. It must have, whatever this was that was exposed, caused one hell of a uproar. Somebody set fire to this academic, this wise guy, I heard. Somebody wise guy. An adulthood. Yeah, somebody, it says that's this is current lifetime, see it? Current lifetime. But it was adulthood. Oh, confirmation. Yeah. So, or maybe this come back around. After all hell broke loose. Here, after all hell broke loose. And this academic was, exposed. Then, when this person became an adult, they were married. He married the mystic, the leader, the one with all this faith, with all that faith. So yeah, maybe in another lifetime, you were in a forbidden love. Maybe you were underage seeing somebody that was overage by a little bit, or a married man. I just heard if you were seeing a married man, and yeah, in the past life, you were seeing somebody, a judge or somebody notable in the community, and this person enabled it. A father, mother, somebody enabled it, a friend, and then it caused this big uproar right here. Yeah, a city fire. Somebody's name might be, I don't know, CF. It caused this fire. And this academic is judge. This academic, it caused this fire. Maybe you went and this person got educated. And whenever, like I said, in adulthood, you married a mystic. The leader, or faith. That's what happened in the last lifetime. Oh, what's on the bottom? Give us some more. Enabler, adulthood, faith, current energy, adulthood, trauma. You're a witness or a bystander in the last lifetime. You witnessed or bystander for trauma. That makes perfect sense, right? You're socially oppressed. Maybe because you were outed for this affair with this powerful person, doctor, lawyer, judge. Adulthood, current energy. Adulthood, current energy. Deceived and betrayed in love, current energy. Let me see. There's where it is. Deceived and betrayed in love. It says nature worship. You're oppressed. Yeah. They oppressed you, shipped you off somewhere in a little cabin out in the woods, a deserted island, something. Hey, you were exiled. You were exiled in past life. The builder, somebody's named Bob, named Carpenter. Construction, you're construction. You're building something. And you're oppressed. Last one. Now you're between lives. Yeah, you're between lives. Isolation will do that to you. You'll either go crazy or you get smarter. It's the way isolation does you. It's trippy. Reverent, religious devotion. So this person was between lives, or you were, this builder, and you got something happened. Maybe you had a near death or something, and you got between lives. Like caught in both realms, because that's what near death does to you. That's what makes shamans. A shaman technically has probably passed away and came back. But they always keep their foot on that other side. And they're able to tear through the veil and see what's there. That's what shamans do. They're welcomed in. They've been initiated. You've been initiated. That's right. You've been invited. Your guides will invite you. They will invite you. You'll know it. Reverent. Religious devotion. Somebody shipped somebody off. That's what happened in your other lifetime. The planner. The builder and the planner. Ooh. Reign of terror between lives. Damn, you went through something. What you go through, Spirit, or he? Somebody planned your death. And this reign of terror, that's what it is. Because you get into your past life or current energy, because you did cross over, we'll say, at some point in your life. Now you have these gifts. And now, reverent. You're reverent to them. You believe in yourself and in your past life. People was playing against you. They were playing against you. Creating this reign of terror. And you were the victim. One more. Builder, planner. Lover's identity. The settler is what it come out to. Anyway, so I seen other. Manufactured something. Maybe somebody took over the family business. You've been reincarnated, or your family gifts somehow, and that's coming back to you. You coming back. You broke a curse. Curse breaker. You settled. A settlement is relevant after this reign of terror on this victim. Raped and tortured. So you might have past life regression from being raped and tortured in a past life. Being the victim. And you settled and didn't tell nobody. Kept it to yourself. And this reign of terror was manufactured. By who? Ritual priest. People in the church who are supposed to be good people. They come and get you in the last life. And maybe in this one. They was going to use you as a ritual sacrifice. And flood. I heard flood of tears. Something happened in a flood. Last one, spirit. Last row. Manufacture, ritual, priest, and flood. A diplomat. Look at that. A bomb. What? Maybe something. It's two people coming together, being diplomatic to one of each other in the past life. Like maybe two wives, or two wives come together. Like the first wife and the second wife come together, and this creates like a big blow up. Could be foreign countries. It could have happened in the past. Also, 9/11, I heard. Monastery. Dark magic. Man, and I'll tell you what. Let me finish this. Let me get this one. Dark magic. Work slave. I don't like how that world leader gave Trump that plane. Do you know how crafty they are with explosives and stuff? I mean, hell, who's to say 10 years from now they can't, you remember that button we put on there? Bye. Or even do that now. Somebody needs to be careful. Don't trust people. Something look good. It looks good, but it's not good. Like, there's something hidden. Hush, Nova! There's something hidden. like some hidden clause, some hidden loophole, or let's just be careful, especially signing any documents, anything like this. Okay. Especially signing any document, working with people. Make sure, just make sure. Yeah, in a past lifetime, somebody got knocked up by somebody wealthy. Ooh, named Miller. Got knocked up by somebody wealthy and well known. They swept that shit under the rug. Yeah. His name's Mitchell or Russ. They swept it under the rug so somebody could save face. And maybe you were made out to be the villain. And they were made out to be Mr. Wonderful. Probably ruined your life and nobody knew the better in his, huh? Hadley Hill. Older sister. So was Miller. The old neighborhood, old sister. It landed right on it. Miller. Payne. Somebody's name Michelle. Mark. Hadley Hill. My name's Tony. Or Tammy. Tony or Tammy. Her hair. Well, short-lived. Something was short-lived. Hadley Hill, short-lived. Old neighborhood. Miller and Payne. Workplace affair. Workplace authorization. Well, somebody said they were authorized. Said will possibly authorize. White people. Something. Workplace affair. Hadley Hill, short-lived. I was going to kill you. Older sister, old neighborhood. As above, so below. I mean, what you do to me is what they do to you. Workplace affair. Miller, Payne, workplace affair. My spirit. Look at Mother. Alan. As above, so below. Alaska. What about this? And then ringing bells. Real brother. Red building. I heard. Evil Scorpio. Indentured servant. So somebody is in the probably Masons or something like that. They've been indentured. Ooh, I like this. This is called the Hidden Truth Oracle. And these are messages from past over, or this is what I call them. You can read them how you want, but I read mine messages from past over loved ones to you, maybe pertaining to this. Okay. Wicked Mother Ellen in Alaska. Yeah, my idiot twin sister, I guess she might be. I don't know. I think they're full of shit. But, yeah, she's pretending to be my mother. Like she's my mother, or she got power of attorney over me. And mind you, I ain't seen this bitch in fucking 30 years. I have no clue why she would have a power of attorney over me. It's absolutely insane because I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. I always have been. I don't know where these people get this idiotic stuff. It's just to make me look bad. But I'm as capable as anyone. Probably more so. Let's see what Holy Spirit has to say. What do you want to tell us about all this, Spirit? Yeah, she's pretending to be my mom or something up there. And if I get a hold of her, I swear to God, I'd tear her fucking head off. I hate thieves and liars. I ain't never been like that. I can't stand it. Or two-faced people, man. If you can't say it to somebody's face, don't say it. It ain't worth it. What good's it doing now? Or you. Passed over message. Somebody said, I know I messed everything up. That's for someone. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, give us some messages. Come through, Spirit. I heard 2008. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Maybe this is you. Maybe you stay awake thinking about someone. Let's see. Who's Sam? Stacy, Sam, Owen, Mark, Tim, Abel, William, Kevin, Apple. Stay awake thinking about somebody. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, I picked up on this. Somebody, you're being lightly touched. You've awakened enough, because when I went through my awakening, I could feel actually a presence just touched my shoulder. I know you might not believe that, but it feels like, like a hair will tickle your shoulder and you can't find it. Like you can't grab a hold of it. That's what it feels like. And that means that you're being visited. Watch out for that. Remember every detail of that day. And that could be a good or a bad thing. Right? Remember every detail of that day. Raina. Rihanna. Linda. Marcus. Aww, I love you unconditionally. Somebody loved you unconditionally, and that's sweet. They wanted you to know that. That's really nice. Isn't that nice? It's lovely when you know that. Let's see, Spirit. I hope you can forgive me one day. If somebody passed over, I get a suicide vibe with that. Somebody needs to sit down and just say, I forgive you for that, and I love you. And I'm sorry you were in so much pain and felt like that's the only way out. And you need to give yourself that. Just say, hey, You can come to me and talk to me now. Right? Especially if you gotta, if your guides or your person that's crossed over sees that you are open to them communicating with you by means of, if you're smudging your home, especially if you have any Indian ancestors, because they were big on Mother Earth, saging, all that good, cool Native American stuff. But have those things around you and welcome those things into your life so that you can communicate with whoever your loved one is, because they dig it and they want to communicate with you. And anyway, I replay our conversation over and over, and then something else. Whenever I'm thinking about somebody that's passed over, I'll say a phrase they used to say to me. Like my high school sweetheart, he always used to say, "What's up, Slick?" So when I say that, I pull his energy to me, and he comes to me. So think about those little phrases, little nicknames and things people would call you who's passed over. Red or John, or I don't know, might have a cool name or nickname or something that they used to call it, and call it out loud. Say it. And that draws them to you, And it will be a whisper. You're not going to see a vision unless you got some really, really, really good gifts. But advanced gifts, I should say. But it's a whisper. It's not really a whisper. It's not a voice you hear. It's more of a knowing. Like when you talk, like picture yourself talking to this passed over loved one and think about how they would respond to you. And listen. Listen with your thoughts, your mind's eye. You speak to me through music. That's my DJ guide I got. Or maybe someone speaks to you through music. And there's a really cool, his name's Blind Fury. He's a blind guy and he raps. I like him. But if you'll notice when he raps, he gets his nose to itching. He'll itch his nose a lot. And that's because of spirit guides. He's a channeler. He's a channeler. He can't, The spirit guides tickling his nose. Says, I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, that's beautiful. And you'll start seeing those signs and synchronicities. Maybe their birthday, like a good friend of mine, he's still alive, and I think of him often, but his birthday's 11/11, and I see it on the clock, and I think of him instantly, every time. But, yeah, that's cool. Look at, that might be my birthday. I don't know for sure. It's funny. I don't know my real birthday or my parents, but 6/18, I think, is my birthday. My guides really, really want me to pay attention to that. But anyway, let's see what we got. I'm trying to do a real, more of an upbeat read, because these reads can get dark if you let them. So we're going to do a romance angel. Okay. So I'm getting the energy of somebody really cared a lot about passing over. Maybe recently. Or somebody said, I'm so attracted to you. See, I told you, somebody ain't left you yet. They're still around. Let's see what we got. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors. Past, present, future. Future looking a little rocky there, wasn't it? That might be for someone. Passion. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Somebody likes passion fruit. Or maybe a drink. Purple passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. La la la. That's funny because music came out. Allow your heart to sing with joy. Let me see who that is. Oh, somebody's name is Michael. Archangel Michael. Look at this. He's got wings. And I was just talking about somebody being touched by an angel. And look how he's kissing her. Aww. Passion. Spirit, show us more. Who's Scarlet? Scarlet. Or let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Allow it. Yeah. Why do everybody have to put a label on everything? Like they're dating, they're engaged, they're lovers, they're friends. Don't label people, or don't label whatever it is. Don't label it. Just let it be, whatever it is. And let people form their own opinions of whatever it is, right? Let go of control issues. Show me, Spirit. Let me see here. That's somebody's father. Look here. That's somebody's dad over there. He's got them two backed in the corner over here. Yeah, let go of that energy. Let people be people, right? Just let everybody be who they are. Mind your own damn business. That'd probably be the best thing. Anyway, yeah, you gotta control everything. Let go of control issues. Spirit angels and ancestors. So, oh, children. Yeah, like somebody holding children over somebody's head. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Yeah. Because they falsely accused him of being a pedophile, you dumbasses. No, that's not what this is. This is like somebody trying to hold on to children to keep the passion going. Or want to keep popping out a bunch of kids so that the passion stays going, or something on this lines, or making children, like out of passion. Somebody out here just dropping seeds everywhere, maybe. But at any rate, let go of control of these kids. Maybe there's somebody fighting over child custody or something. And you're so passionate about it. And you're so controlling about it. And I can tell you from experience, I fought with my ex-husband for 20 years. I fought with him probably for a good 15 years. And he finally broke me. I finally just said, look, if I can still see my kids like I always do, and and if you want to make their medical decisions and shit, I'm cool with that. Because, he wasn't going to listen to me no matter how anyway. He was going to do it his way. But when I let go of thinking, oh my God, I got to fight him for these kids. No, you don't. If you're in child custody, let them have them. They'll bring them back quick enough. They will. That's what happened to me too. He thought he was going to be big and bad, take care of the kids, and yada, yada, yada. And he's a Boilermaker, weighs 60 hours a week. How in the hell is he going to take care of any children? And I knew that. And that's why I let him do whatever he wanted. He brought them children back quickly. He brought them kids back quickly to me. Sometimes you have to just stop fighting somebody for let it play out like that, Past life relationship. Oh no. You have known each other before. Mm-hmm. His name's Green. Who's Veta? Veta? Fabio. Look, there's old Fabio. Somebody reads some romantic novels. A flirt. Past life relationship, a flirt. Uh-oh, somebody flirting with you, man. You just need to let them do it. Say, hey, you want him and all these kids? You want him and all these kids? Because you can have it. Is what you need to tell him. Just stay optimistic. Just stay optimistic on whatever this is, you know. But seriously, if when I finally said, all right, you son of a bitch, you want these kids, you can have them. And eventually, it hurt so bad to have to do that, but it was necessary because I'd done tried everything I could possibly try. Reached out to all the people I could reach out to, and it broke. And I just bent. I didn't break. I don't break. You won't break me. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith bring you romance. Isn't that the truth? Who wants to be around somebody that just sits off in a corner and looking pretty? You gotta have some substance. You gotta be more than just a pretty face. Who likes that? That's one of the most boring dates I ever been on. Somebody sitting there he's drop dead gorgeous, but couldn't carry on a conversation to save his life. I'm all about that intellect. I like smart people and a good sense of humor. And I'll take a fat guy with a good sense of humor over a skinny dude with no class and no sense of humor in a minute. Yeah. Good looks fade. Then you just left with a boring ass knot on log. We're gonna pull some energies. We're gonna pull some passed over loved ones. This is my passed over loved one deck. Yeah, it's wisdom of the hidden realms. But just these are basically they kind of a characteristic of maybe somebody who's passed over in your life, who you loved and who you cared about. And we'll just see if they got a message for you. Past, present, future. Come alive. What's on the bottom? The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Let me see. What's her name? Lady Gaga. Reverence, kindness, consideration. Yeah. Somebody likes Tinkerbell. Or maybe that's a memory. Maybe that was a memory you have with someone who's passed over. Or like, I don't know. Like, it's just a real quiet energy, real reserved. See? She just sitting quietly. She just watching. I'm getting a sister or cousin. Born in January. Let's see. Holy Spirit angels. Oh, a lot of them. Look how many wants to come out and talk. Uh-oh, this one wants to stay out. Wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, and compromise. This was a past life. Or this is passed over a person. Passover person. Let's see. She was a dog trainer, maybe. Somebody train dogs for a living? What's her name? Teresa. Her name's Teresa. Her name might be Carrie. Oh, she's sweet. I see Fern. Maybe she liked, I heard Brenda. Yeah, she liked nautical stuff. Brenda liked nautical stuff, or you do. Like angler stuff, or like sailors things, nets, and like little shells and decorations. Somebody's name might be Michelle. Uh-oh. Where's the Ice Queen? That Ice Queen coming in there. Let's see the Ice Queen. Ideals. Preserved. Entitlement. Ideals preserved. Non-action and entitlement. Oh. Yeah. Maybe somebody passed over. Let's see. Look at that. That's an owl. Right there. Somebody liked owls. My name's Stella. Well, look how this looks like New York City. Back in here. Like she's in a snow globe. Who was that? I see Teresa. Hannah. Emma. Ingrid. Cassidy. Evelyn. Quinn? Or Gwen? Quinn. Underwood. Eli. Emerson. Somebody's name Emerson. Hush, Nova! And Nick. Or Nancy. Somebody might have died of a broken heart. Or something like that. Entitled. Somebody died entitled to something. Oh, I just heard. Maybe somebody needed a what's it called? A transplant. So somebody died and didn't get their transplant. Maybe they were sick and they just didn't get their. Let's see. I see kind of smoke, so I don't know if it was lungs or the heart or it was something. Pancreas. It was the pancreas. Somebody died of pancreatic cancer. Okay. Gaia Garden. Oh, look how happy she looks. I love it. She's good energy. Her name is Gina. What's her name, Gina? Born on the 18th. Fruitation. Abundance. Reaping what you sow. Aww. Her name's Regina. It might be. Who's Carson? Carson? Huh. This person was definitely outside a lot when she was alive. Maybe she worked outside, plants, animals. She traveled, maybe liked to travel. The web weaver. Who's the web weaver? Web weaver. Weaver. Somebody's name was Weaver. Synchronicities. Divine intelligence. Cause and effect. Somebody born on the 4th or in April. Okay, or this is you. Well, let me see. Somebody's name might be Carla. Or a passed over energy was. Donna. Somebody's name was Donna. No. Hush! Rainbow Prince. There he is. Who's the Rainbow Prince? Compassion. Perseverance. Yes. Somebody born on the 26th. February 6th, maybe? His name's Matt. See the Northern Lights? He might have been from Alaska. He's a foreign guy. Or he looked foreign. Maybe when he was alive. Yeah, the Northern Lights are irrelevant. Top Hat Entertainment. Just heard that plain as day. Energy's coming through. It's so quiet in here. And I love that. One of these energies must have been an inmate or something. Because they like the quiet and the stillness. And if you've ever been incarcerated or anything or lived in a communal living like that, it's loud. Like you don't get peace and quiet. Yeah. You do not. Okay, so let's see what else we got. So this is the Universal Answer Deck. How long have I been on here? Almost 2 hour and 30 minutes. So I hope this helped you guys. You know, if you're sitting right here in front of me, they're more accurate at read. It's just a collective read, so it could be for you, for anyone, but you'll know if it's for you. You feel it. Feel it in your heart. Ready? Somebody's name is Heart. Uh-oh. Unknown. Something's unknown right now. What's unknown, Spirit? I don't know, but it says stop. Unknown stop. Like you're going somewhere and you don't know where you're going. Unknown stop. Unknown stop. Be leery of any unknown stops. I gotta pee. I need to go in the store. You know, or a police officer stopping you. Anything unexpected. I don't know. You gotta stop, then go. Stop, go. The stop and go. A grocery store called the stop and go. Maybe this was in the past. Look at there. Good luck. Hey. Shout out, Fonzie. Good luck. Unknown. Go. Uh-oh, look here. Nothing. Like unknown. Go. Don't know where you're going. Just stop. Just stop. We're going to get good luck. Ah, 6 months. Oh, man. Somebody's 6 months old. In 6 months. I don't know. Somebody have a 6-month lease Unknown, go. Don't know where you're going. Well, if you stop and get this good luck, in 6 months you'll be on the right track. 3 months. Oh. 3 months is basically somebody going to a drug rehab. Best thing you could ever do. Can't hurt anybody. You might as well go do that. Yeah, that's usually 90 days. Might be 90 days in jail, but that's doable too. I've been there. 90 days it's hard. Well, I was there 60 days. But that's still hard. But you get through it. You feel like a newborn child when you come out of there. You definitely will. Nope. Somebody said nope. Another one. When I get these in the past, somebody is forging my name. That's kind of my card. That a blank card lets me know somebody forged my name. Because I didn't write it, right? So, somebody 3 months ago might have forged something. Or 6 months ago. Somebody said, nope. Forged and fire. Uh-oh. I said, let that shit go. If somebody's forged something in your account or something, I just heard kind of try to keep it in the family a little bit. You know, keep popos off the radar a little bit. But be very clear. This shit happens again, I'll have you under the jail. Right? Yep. That's what they said. So I don't know who's going through that. We've all been through it, you know. My son, Charlie, when he first started out with his own place, we had a little issue, and I was very clear about what I would accept and what I wouldn't. And if he's crossed that line again, we got problems. Or Autumn's taking stuff out of my purse and stuff when she's younger. It's my adult daughter. And, you know, anyway, it's just best keep it in the family. Try to keep the popos out of it. But if you can't, if somebody's just being a greedy bastard, won't compromise with you, thinks they know everything, you know, or if somebody just being a downright freaking brat out there forging your name like they own the place, then you need to put them in jail. 1:22 on the clock. These are cool cards. They are kind of more like a Native American kind of vibe, I guess. Let me see. I ain't even looked at them. Well, not really Native American. They got their own style. It's just kind of like me. I'm a little bohemian. Anything bohemian, I'm happy. If it's fringed, I love it. Not really all about flowers and stuff, but anyway, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors. Give us a few cards. Uh-oh, the Fool. Am I taking a leap of faith? Or they did in the past? Am I born in April? Knight of Coins. And they only got one coin from it. This is an attorney energy. Attorney coming in. Something's moving slowly, but it's coming in, you know. From the Queen of Pentacles. It says Queen of Coins. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Somebody born in September. So we got a knight and a queen. That don't go together. A fool, a knight, and a queen. Queens don't get with knights. And they don't get with fools. You know? Take that how it resonates. Look at that. Truth. No, that's the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands, opportunity, the male member, um, the scepter. Somebody's the name king. Look how lonesome it is to be a king. Look how lonely that looks. All that money, all that stuff, all those emotions, everything. Nothing worth, nothing of substance. What are you going to buy out there with all that money? There's nothing to buy. My burden. What are you burdened about? It's kind of hard to read. It's the first time I looked at him, really. I think I played with him when I first got him. Seven of Swords. I stole somebody's treasure. And then stabbed him in the back. And then made him carry it. His name's Carrie. Carrie. On 17. Knight of Cups. Another knight. This queen is surrounded by like young people. Younger energies. Like she must be the one running the show. Because these younger guys don't know what the hell is going on. One's carrying her luggage. This other one's holding her umbrella. The Knight of Cups has got a little cup of love. But look, whatever he's got going on, got a hole in his blessings. Some kind of addiction or something. Just pouring it out. Just pouring it out. Look, it ain't raining. What's he doing with this umbrella? Robbing a vape shop? Whoa, it went everywhere. Under my umbrella, Ella. Somebody's named Ella. Ooh. Yeah, this fool took his leap of faith to this attorney and this Queen of Pentacles about something exciting, new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. The Love Boat. So something about this Love Boat. 917. Stephanie Smith. 917. Adam Gabber. Adam. This Knight of Cups. Pouring it out. Gave him some. Burdened him with it. Now he poured it out. What's this? 369. That's relevant. 369. I love you. Nine of Pentacles. 419. It's my grandmother's birthday. Grandma Cordy Smith. Also Joseph. My nephew. So nephew. This might be involving him. Somebody's supposed to have 9 of Pentacles and they don't. Boy, that's this spirit. This lawyer's burden right here. 1-7. 9-17. 9-17. And 9-1. Somebody's birthday, September 17th. Oh. The High Priestess. burdened by this high priestess. This high priestess done telling it. Hell yeah, you don't come for a high priestess. They're going to tell all your business. They're going to figure it out. High priestess, they're smart. Somebody's the scarecrow. A Wizard of Oz analogy. If I only had a brain, I'd match with any of you. Any of you. I'm talking to my family, not my viewers. Y'all are smart. You're so smart, you know right from wrong, real from not. Let's see. The high priestess. 918. A high priestess got the money. What is a high priestess? Black Dahlia. Who's that? The Black Dahlia. She's like a murder victim. What? Whoa, that went dark real quick. Yeah, something about this. Maybe where that happened is relevant. The Hangman. Right underneath this this Queen of Pentacles and this little young guy. Little young guy underneath her. Now they're all caught up. All caught up, Pisces energy. Yeah. 9/23. My birthday's 9/23. 9/9. Something that happened on 9/9. It's got somebody in the hangman position. Another page. Something this does tell me is there's not a lot of major arcanas. So these little pages here are subject to change. Like you guys, you can turn this around some way, somehow, by diving deep, by getting your head out of your ass and saying and spilling the truth. Spirit says, spill the truth. Not the tea, spill the truth. Yeah. It's Hierophant, major arcana. Good. Coming in there, right under his high priestess. 315. The Hierophant. The Hangman. This little page. And this Hierophant and with this court system. It could be a court system. Look here, somebody's message in a bottle. His name's Kevin. Or Costner. I don't know. But I remember a movie. It was really good. Go watch that. Message in a bottle. But yeah. This little page up against this Hierophant. The Hierophant. Which is this could be a CEO energy. Could be like a court system. I don't know, but look how scary that is. Ooh, it's the scariest Hierophant I've ever seen. Somebody named Sheets. Kim. Tell me about this the Hangman spirit. Lovers. His name's Jacob. One, 5, 6. 156, 651. June of 51. June 31st. When I say dates like this, they could be anniversaries, they could be birthdays, it could be date of divorce. So when I say dates, keep that in mind. 156, 156, 130, January 30th. 111. His name's Richie. And holding on to some 4 Pentacles. Don't have to let go of it, buddy. I don't know why anybody would steal from their own parents. I really don't understand that. I mean, because you probably just, I mean, your parents probably live, what, 10, 15 more years? And they'll probably accumulate a lot more wealth within that 15 years. So why would you do that? And then leave it to you if you're good, if you treat them right, you don't steal, lie, cheat, steal from them. Be a good son or daughter. Yeah. You fall short of that and they leave it to somebody else, don't get mad. That's all on you. It's all on you. If your parent didn't leave you something, you better think about what you did, not what they did. The King of Wands. Look at old King of Wands sitting on his balcony. Old Tim Darty. Old King of Wands sitting there. Old washed up gigolo. Somebody is... What is that? When they celebrate Hanukkah? Jewish? Somebody's name could be Sanders. Could absolutely be Sanders. Or Sandler. Adam? Somebody's name's Adam. 448. Could be Chandler. Somebody's name's Chandler. Somebody faked their death. See, look at him. King of Wands faked his death. Looks like a ghost, don't he? Because you are a ghost. I heard. Lovers. Lovers. The Empress. The side chick. The Empress is the side chick. King of Wands. Holding on to this King of Wands. And this side chick. 493. 427. April 27th. April 14th. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, look at him. Angel of Death with a pentacle. All you gotta do is open the door. Yeah, you keep that pentacle. Somebody breadcrumbing somebody. You keep that pentacle. If I have to open the door and risk my life, no. There are things more important than money. Your life, your limb. King of Wands. King of Wands up and away. 4. Oh, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's taking a flight. I'm thinking about it. Somebody full of hot air. 4. 6, 5, 6:30. June 5th. June 5th. And anytime I see pentacles next to swords, you know somebody's talking about money. And since it's a Five of Swords, it's like win at all costs. Deal no matter what it takes. No matter if somebody gonna meet you at the door and take take your life or what. And then the Five of Swords is last laugh. I got caught up here in my thoughts. The Empress. Ooh, the Tower. Damn. Oh no. I thought there was snakes on somebody. Snakes. That's significant. Home burning down. Somebody got tattoos though. They got nice tattoos. The house is burning. Smoke's in the air. Somebody face down. In despair. It's gonna be alright, huh? I promise. Life's hard. It really is hard, but you can get through it. The way you do it, you just put your head down and go right through it. Put your head down, go right through it. Am I working together now? Marriage, an agreement. I see a compass, so I'm the reference to Masons. And Masons. Nine of Swords. Somebody's in the Nine of Swords by something they sign. Or somebody is in the Nine of Swords. A Libra. And one, two, three, four. Eight of Cups. Somebody walking away. Too much. Much too much. Like 3, 9 and 4, 336, 318. Somebody's birthday's March 18th. What's they walking away to? Then we'll stop. We'll do a charm. What am I walking away to? Or what are they walking away to? Walking away to the moon. I guess it's the moon. Or maybe it's the Page of Swords. Walking away to gossip. It's going to be gossip and shit. You can get through that too. Just because you've been accused of a crime doesn't mean you are guilty of that crime. That's very important for somebody to know. I mean, somebody can say you're a pedophile all day long. And they can even have some kid come in and stage it to look like that. But damn it, what matters is your character. That'll shine through anything. If you're not capable of that, and you're not known to do that, and you're getting accused of that, people are going to question that. Or the good people are. Because if it don't fit, you must have quit. If it ain't fitting, well, who this person is, we ain't believing the bullshit. I'm sorry. And they shouldn't. Because y'all did this for money. And you know you did. Because I never hurt anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you walk away from, let's see, the Tower coming in. Yeah, if you just stop and listen for a little bit. The 9 of Cups is coming. And then the 10 of Cups. The 9 and the 10 of Cups. Because she's waiting. What's that moon gonna do? What's coming my way? What's the truth going to look like? How are they going to see me? You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Trust me. You're going to get through it. Okay? I'm going to do a charm real quick. I think I done used every card I got in this little thing right here, except for my other one. I'm going to pull some energy on that. What are they waiting on? Spirit. Oh. Something about a dead niece. That's his dead niece, man. Sibling rivalry. Might change the deed illegally. Why are y'all out here changing stuff like that when you know it's illegal? Why? I mean, how many people has committed crime because there's a couple of dirty judges out here? You got a dirty judge, and my ex told me he had a dirty judge in his pocket years ago. I'm talking 2004. Yeah. Sibling rivalry. Change deed illegally. Alive. God dang right I'm alive. I'm going to stay that way. You come this way looking for a fight, you're going to find one. I'll fight for my life. I will. You ain't going to just walk up on me and hurt me. Alive. Tragedy. Tragedy. Na 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 na. I don't know. It's an old 70s song. Night. Bobby Knight. Somebody named Bobby. I miss you. Somebody said they missed you. I missed you. Oh, somebody might have shot at somebody and they missed him. Brian McKnight. Brian. Price of Fame. Person of Favor. Mark. Shaman Energy. Fraudulent Company. Floyd County. Hates Authority. Fake Crimes. Found Child. I heard. Donated organ. Brother. If I find out they donated my brother's organs, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I know Tony would have never donated his organs. See, y'all gotta be very careful about who you have to do your final. Your executor of your estate or whatever. What is it called? Your living will, or even deciding if you're going to donate organs. And I don't think my brother would have agreed with that. I just don't think he would have. And that makes me angry. Because you got people out here in these funeral homes. A lot of frauds going on. And they will sell an organ in a minute. Don't you think they won't? They will sell your loved one's kidney or the pancreas or whatever. How are you going to know they did it? Be careful with that. It's sad. Brick wall. Brick wall. Barry Whitaker. Safety deposit box. Somebody's so damn beautiful. Or something in that safety deposit box was so damn beautiful. Jealous sister. Missing in action? No, I'm not. I'm right here. Sabrina. You know. Heavens. Revenue. Yeah, I ain't got to drop that revenue for none of this. I'm sitting here literally with $30 in my pocket. But it's mine. And I didn't steal it or take it from anybody else. And you don't know, y'all can make you live and rob and steal and kill and all you want, but it ain't my style. You know, I understand the rules, the laws of karma. The laws of karma. Look that up. Somebody, sibling rivalry, threatened my life. SR? Who's SR? Campbell soup. Caught something. Somebody caught something from somebody. Put your lighters up. Hey, Sabrina. Yeah, put your lighters up for Sabrina. That's my real name. You fuckers stole it. They stole my name. Like, I didn't even know that was... I'm 53 years old and I didn't know these people... My name was Sabrina. White Witch Productions. Yeah. It says Wendy White policy. Wade White. Waylon White. Wicked Witch Productions. West. Fake kidnapping. Yeah, it's a fake ass kidnapping. They found that kid. They had to, because I didn't do a damn thing anybody's child. That's stupid. Call her, it says. Coffee house. It said, somebody said call her. Christy Howard. Confession coming in. An uncle. A very cruel motherfucker. I heard. Vincent. Very cruel. Fitness center. Forced child. Fraudulent. Felony crime. On that fitness center, somebody named Jim. Nautilus. That Nautilus system. You know, if you ever worked out, it's a whole system. So there's a system. That's corrupt. This whole community crap. It'll take forever for me to download this, but judge suicide. Justice served. Found child. Found child. Facial court. Federal crimes. Said judge's suicide. I heard justice served. She said nothing personal. That's my guides being smart asses. New policy. Stolen gun. Smoking gun, I heard. Yeah. Got that policy, boy. It's that smoking gun. Smoking gun. She's good. All right. Russ. Real good, I heard. That's weird. Honeymoon Love. Hope Martin L. Said, help me live. So somebody maybe nurse their loved one at the end of their life. Middle school rival. Who's Mike Schaefer? Mike Smith. Melissa Snodgrass. Realty. Middle school rival. Coach testimony. Yep. Chris Tucker. Who's that? Take a flight. Tony Franzel. Terry Fleener. Chicken Bones. Tony Franzel, no Chicken Bones did it. High alert. Hair alert. I got a lot of hair. In a minute, Nova, I'm coming. Trash can, baby. Well, I think somebody named Tony left her kid in the car. Trash can, baby. Elderly abuse. Evil. Early availability. Early Erie announcement. Huh? 3 days resurrected. Ex-husband. One more. Power hungry fool. Okay. Good time, Spirit. Give me one card. One card I ain't seen. Okay. We'll keep her face down. Show me, Spirit. Give me some charms. Let's see what we got. Heart. Somebody is a heart doctor. Somebody's name is Heart. Somebody went and got their heart checked. Somebody listened to me. Thank you. Okay. Religion. Christ. It's Catholic. Might have Mass tonight. Look at this. Somebody's eye. Their third eye's open. They're seeing this. See it? Third eye. Somebody's a high priestess. Born in February. Well, look at that. It's a Paris tower. But it had fallen. Somebody has a tower falling. Something about a tower. Her name Paris. Fishbowl. My name Fish or Bowl. Might see that. That was somebody's favorite restaurant, maybe. What's that called? Bonefish? An open heart and an open mind, right? Oh, my baby, I love you. I'll be right out there. A snowflake. Winter. I love you. Quit it. See here. It's a heart with an angel wing. A heart and an angel wing on it. See it? That's nice. Maybe somebody's only got one wing. Or a bird with one wing. There's a feather. That's Holy Spirit. If you see a feather, if you start to see feathers everywhere, you have an angel near. And I really do believe in that. There have been some really messed up times in my life, and I've looked down and boom, feather out of nowhere. Yeah, it's your guides leading you, protecting you. When you find something like that, make sure you think to yourself, what was I thinking about? What should I reconsider? Something says, nah. February 10th. It's me. It's me again, Margaret. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my readings. I'll try to get on here a little more. I've been doing a lot of energy checks with just my regular cards though. So as you can see, I'm still alive. Sabrina's still alive. I can't wait to start using my real name. Oh my God, that's exciting, isn't it? I'm 53 and I didn't know my real name. That's messed up. 11:33 on the clock. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And if you'd like a reading, please reach out to me at Catfriend. KATFRAN 333. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.